But I will persevere. I am a revolutionary. Fred Hampton. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to it, man. What's up with it? Boom. There is no enemy, right? There is no enemy. There is no enemy. But the closest thing to it is ourselves. Or that's what we tend to think sometimes, alright? We already know there is no enemy, there is no outer force, there is no person externally that can fuck with us internally, right? Boom. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words, we already know that, right? But some of us, we create these paradigms as we become self-aware. There has to be a tug of war with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You watch a motivational video, it's me versus me. You know what I'm saying? It's you versus you. A lot of us tend to say, oh, it's you, the eternal spirit versus the ego. It's you versus, it's your higher self versus your lower self. We create paradigms, whether you're religious or spiritual, like we create that paradigm, we create that tug of war, and therefore it shall be a tug of war. Therefore we shall become our own obstacle when that doesn't have to be the case for us, you know? So us doing that, of course, we're gonna create the most formidable enemy there is. There is no better enemy than yourself, of course. When we create that, then it's be detrimental, especially when we're trying to manifest something or we're trying to shift into a new reality, a new life, whatever that may be, you know, for you, your venture. We get in the way of ourselves when it doesn't have to be the case. You know what I'm saying? A lot of spiritual people be like, they be operating out of their spiritual ego and create that paradigm. Oh, have an ego day. It's you versus you. Let go of your ego. You can't. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta have harmonic balance with the spirit and the ego, man. You have to. The soul and the flesh, man, have to be in harmony. That's enlightenment, man. That's enlightenment. Being one with your lower self. That's shadow work. That's real shadow work. Not putting your shadow into the cage and like pushing it behind, keeping it in a pot till it boils and fucking bursts, and now you falling back in that karmic loop again. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have, you know, life is so beautiful, bro. That's why you have anime, bro. You know, Naruto. You know what I'm saying? Naruto and the Nine Tails is a perfect example of what I just said. He, you know what I'm saying? When he first was coming up, the Nine Tails was behind the cage, angry. He pushed his, you know, his evil part of himself into a cage. Then when certain shit happens, certain people, like certain shit happened in Naruto life, he loses control of his emotions, then his lower self comes out, the Nine Tails come out. You know, we all seen Naruto, bro. If you haven't, bro, what is you doing? Really, what is you doing? Tap in. Then as Naruto progresses, right? He, you know, he bonds with his lower self. He harmonizes with the Nine Tails. He unlocks an greater, abundant power of, and channels a whole different energy that puts him toward his desired reality, becoming a Hokage, right? He harmonizes, he, you know what I'm saying? He stops the tug of war, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, he do his thing and they get the bacon shit. Real shit. Then he get the mode. That's what we have to do, bro. We have to create harmonic balance, man. And We gotta destroy, build, and destroy. To end that battle with our old self, we gotta maintain that discipline and do the necessary and have the necessary awareness to know you are not your lower self. You know what I'm saying? To know that life comes with its ups and downs. You know, reality, the external comes with its ups and downs, but that cannot determine how I feel internally. Only I can, the eternal being can. So we have to know that. We have to destroy that through discipline. Just through discipline. Discipline. What I'm learning, man, in this life shit, discipline builds. It builds confidence. Confidence builds the vibration we need in order to shift to that desired reality. You know what I'm saying? It builds the confidence, bro. Destroy, build, and destroy again. Cause once we shifting, we building, we shifting. Shit coming, manifestations coming in, right? Then like old things, you know what I'm saying? Old vibrations, old certain things gonna arise. Life has its lights and lows. We gotta maintain that discipline enough eternally to know, have that awareness to know, like, all right, internally, I'm still aligned with my fucking desired reality. Boom. Discipline, that shit is so strong, man. You create by be disciplined. You're stacking confidence like XP. Confidence is basically XP toward building the frequency of your desired reality, bro. It's double XP weekend, bro. It's double XP weekend, man. You leveling up your weapons. You leveling up your mental, spiritual, physical, whatever you being disciplined and you leveling up. You stacking XP, bro. Confidence, bro. That's confidence, man. That's the powerful. There's no other way, bro. You just, you know what I'm saying, sitting, meditating in the trees all day without taking action, you know, just saying it, visualizing it is only gonna take you more far. Action and having the discipline within yourself to take action, even when you're not motivated, man. That's what separates you from your old self. Discipline, bro. There's no avoiding it. There's no sugarcoating and shit, bro. Especially I'm not even gonna say man, as a human being, man. As a human being. As a woman, as a man. That's what we have to do. It's what we have to do, and I'm learning this shit, and I'm starting my journey. Like, I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, going against what I vision, or going against my purpose, man. I have all the intention in the world, but my energy I put into non-disciplined things. The shit I'm doing behind closed doors is outweighing what I'm doing. Outweighing my intention. What you do behind closed doors is really what's gonna set you what's gonna set you apart. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand this, bro. And there's people who don't understand this, and they desire reality that we want. You got delinquent, degenerate people like living the life they want. Why? Because they're confident. They're confident in their ability. They didn't, you know what I'm saying, go through that programming of destroying themselves, creating that battle between themselves, you know what I'm saying? People got different, you know what I'm saying? We gotta reprogram. Some chosen people gotta go through, you know, we gotta go through we don't gotta go through certain things. Scratch that. We just got different paths of life. We gotta reprogram. Some of us got programming that we programmed ourselves or allowed programming to take hold too long. We gotta deprogram, reprogramming. You know what I'm saying? Best believe that's what it takes, for sure. Boom. Destroy, build, destroy, man. That's how we do it, bro. That's how you build. That's how we overcome ourselves. That's how we, you know what I'm saying, act. Be aware. Don't have the paradigms, the awareness of duality, you know what I'm saying? Have that awareness of I'm above duality. So I won't let duality, what I see or what I, exhibit through the senses externally dictate what I feel internally. You feel me?